Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a quick video on one of the cool features of the Chrome web browser. This feature will help you better organize your tabs and it's called tab groups. So let me show you how to do this. Here I'll bring up a Chrome web browser. Now this works on all Chrome browsers, whether it be on desktops or Chrome OS. Now, one of the first things you want to do is make sure you're using the latest version of the Chrome web browser. And just for reference, I'll show you which version I have. I have version 85.04183.83. So try to have that, at least that version, installed on your computer. And to help demonstrate, let me open up several tabs. Okay. So now I have a whole bunch of tabs open, and you can see from the top that, they're not really organized. There's a lot. It can get confusing while you're navigating through them. If you're trying to look for something quickly, it just could get really confusing. So Google has added the ability to group your tabs into different categories. So say for instance, I want all my messaging tabs into one category. I can do that. All my tabs having to do with shopping, I can categorize them all into one category called shopping. And when I'm doing research on a video, I can group all the tabs relating to my research in a research group. So this makes it much easier to navigate through your tabs while you're surfing and doing work and all that sort of type of stuff. So in order to do this is most likely enabled by default. But there is another feature about the tabs that you want to enable manually. And just in case that it has not been enabled by default for you, let's enable the features. All right, so open up a new tab and type Chrome //flags. And on the search box comes up, you want to type tab groups. Groups. And now you have some options here. In the tab groups section, make sure that it's enabled. And the tab groups collapse, make sure it is enabled too. And then at the bottom, on the bottom right, click relaunch. Okay, the browser's relaunched and we're ready to use this feature. So first, I want to combine all my messaging tabs into one group. So I'll start by clicking on the WhatsApp tab. I'll right click it. And on the menus, there's an option that says add tab to new group. Click on that. And you can see it's highlighted with a circle right next to it. That circle, that gray circle, also identifies the category it's on. Anytime you create a new group, it'll automatically add it to a colored circle, and then the circle will change it anytime you add a new group. But if you rather prefer to put a name for your group, you can right-click on that circle, and then you have an option to name it. Since I want this group to be for my messaging apps, I'm going to call the group messaging. And now we have a group name. So now let's add other tabs to this group. Here I have the Discord tab, and to add it, it's pretty much almost the same way as creating a group. You right click on the tab, click add tab to group, and you want to choose the group you want to add it to. So I'm going to select messaging. And now you see that the gray line, it's underneath the WhatsApp tab and is also highlighting the active tab, which is Discord. And then there's another way to add another tab to a group. Instead of right clicking and clicking add to group, we can get the tab and drag it to the group. So I'm going to take the messaging, the Android messages tab, and drag it to my messaging group. And now it's added. All my messaging apps are underlined for the messaging group, and one of them is highlighted. So we got the messaging group ready. Now I want a group for my shopping. I have several shopping sites open here, so let's add those to a group. Again, right click on one of the shopping sites, the tab for the shopping sites, click add to group, and we want a new group. And now a new group is created and a blue circle has been added. So let's rename this group. Right click on the circle, name the group shopping. And there we go. And then we can add another tab. I'll add Micro Center site to shopping group. And I'll drag Walmart into that same group. I'll drag Target into the same group and Amazon into the same group. Now I have a messaging and a shopping group. And then finally, I want a group for my research. So here, I did a Google search on Linux video editing software. And I opened up some links to that search having to do with Linux video editing. So let me create the group by right clicking on the Google site I did the search on. Add tab to group, click on new group, and a red group is created. Right click on the circle and name this group research. I'll drag the other tabs into the group. And I'm done. I have 3 different groups representing different types of web surfing I'm doing. So something else I want to show you is, you could clean this up even further. Let's just say you don't want so many tabs to appear at the same time. You can basically click on the research name and it'll collapse. Now all the research tabs are gone. And then I'll do the same thing to the shopping. And all the shopping tabs are gone. And if I do the same thing to messaging, nothing happened because that's the group that I have an active tab on. But if I click on the shopping group, it expands. I'll click on Amazon, and then I can now collapse the messaging group. So all I see right now are just my shopping sites. And then, if I want to go back to messaging to check my messages, I'll just click on the messaging group, expand it, collapse it when I don't need it anymore. And when I want to go back to research, I'll just click on the research group and see my tabs there again. And I'll collapse the shopping group. So yeah, these are tab groups in Chrome OS. This is a really useful feature to organize yourself while you're browsing the web. Anyway, let me know if you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll speak to you next time.